Marcus Antonius, Rome's second man. Marcus Antonius, Mark Antony, was one of the most colorful and powerful figures in Roman history. His relationship with Julius Caesar made him one of the key players during Rome's turbulent times. However, his brilliant rise ultimately ended in great tragedy. Early years and meeting Caesar. Born in 83 BCE, Marcus Antonius was a member of a noble but financially struggling family in Rome. His father held a minor yet important position in Roman administration. As a young man, Marcus Antonius developed a great interest in a military career, which quickly drew him into the Roman army. His military talents and charisma soon made him one of Rome's most promising young leaders. His close relationship with Julius Caesar began after Antonius achieved military success. Caesar specifically requested his presence during the Gallic Wars. As Caesar's influence in Rome increased through victories in Gaul, Marcus Antonius became one of the key figures in those successes. However, the bond between Caesar and Antonius was not merely a military alliance. Antonius gained Caesar's trust and friendship. Both of them sought to shape Rome's future, a future that involved reshaping its traditional republican structure. Caesar's ally and rise to power. As Caesar gained power in Roman politics, Antonius became his most loyal ally. Antonius fought alongside Caesar in Gaul, inspiring the troops, and when they returned to Rome, he became Caesar's right-hand man in the political arena. Roman society operated on a patron-client system. Caesar saw Antonius as a client, and Antonius, in turn, followed Caesar as his patron with respect. However, Antonius was more than just a client in Caesar's shadow. He was a partner who participated in strategic decisions and shared Caesar's vision. During Caesar's march in Italy to seize power, Antonius was one of the few loyal supporters at his side. Caesar's death and Antonius's rise to power. When Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE, Antonius found himself as one of Rome's most powerful figures. At the time, he was consul, and after Caesar's death, he was in a position to take control. However, Caesar's murder threw Rome into political chaos. The conspirators wanted to preserve the republic's traditional structure, but Antonius aimed to fill the void left by Caesar. After Caesar's death, Antonius moved quickly to take control of the unrest in Rome. He formed a political alliance known as the Second Triumvirate with Lepidus and Octavian, Augustus, dividing the governance of Rome among them. This alliance sought to eliminate Caesar's assassins and establish a new order in Rome. During this time, Antonius was at the forefront of avenging Caesar. After the executions of Brutus and Cassius, Antonius reached the pinnacle of political and military power in Rome, turning east in relationship with Cleopatra. During the Second Triumvirate, the Roman territories were divided among the three leaders. Antonius was assigned the eastern provinces, which led to his meeting with Queen Cleopatra of Egypt. His relationship with Cleopatra marked both the peak and the beginning of the end of his political career. Antonius became deeply infatuated with Cleopatra, and this bond led to accusations of betrayal back in Rome. In the east, Antonius remained Rome's most powerful general, but tensions with Octavian in the west escalated. Octavian used Antonius' relationship with Cleopatra to his political advantage, portraying him as a traitor who put Cleopatra's interests ahead of Rome's. This propaganda campaign increased Octavian's support among the Roman people. The Battle of Actium and downfall. Antonius' greatest military and political misstep occurred at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. Along with Cleopatra, he assembled a large fleet to challenge Octavian, but suffered a crushing defeat. After the battle, Antonius and Cleopatra fled to Egypt. This defeat marked the end of Antonius's influence in Rome. The Roman Senate and people now viewed him as a traitor, while Octavian emerged as Rome's new leader. After the defeat at Actium, Antonius returned to Egypt with Cleopatra. His power in Rome was completely gone. Upon hearing the false news of Cleopatra's death, Antonius, devastated, wounded himself with his sword, but did not die immediately. He was taken to Cleopatra and died in her arms. In reality, Cleopatra was still alive at the time, and after Antonius' death, she lived for a short while longer. However, upon realizing that Octavian intended to take her as a prisoner to Rome, she took her own life with a venomous snake in 30 BCE.